No talking during the movie, and you've missed your last chance for popped corn! And all of you are frozen with light. You feel the most powerful channeling you've ever felt. As the title comes on, never stop blowing up.
You're just like alive? What is your deal?
What's my deal?
Are you alive?
What's my deal?
Haven't you been alive?
I'm motherfucking Arthur Eggfort. I am 500 years old. I snuck into heaven, and now I'm back, motherfuckers. You see, this phoenix appears over him. He says, that bird is the last phoenix. I fucked that bird. It is my paramour. This motherfucker thought he could poison my tea. Well, you can't fuck with a wizard, can you?
Well, I appreciate the kind offer, but old Plug was born in Boston, and I'm gonna die in Boston.
Oh, that's sweet.
Tomorrow.
What?
Now.
But there is a little bit of piss. What's that?
What?
Did someone say a little bit of piss?
Yes. She said a little bit.
She said
Yes, she just said a little bit.
Where in my cottage?
No,
Just
no.
sky fell from the ceiling.
Boom! Straight out of a
like the
different
sky.
chimney.
I've been holding my gun this whole time, but like incognito.
Well, you think I don't know that you're a tramp? Give it a shot, see what happens. Why don't you give it a shot and see what
Ask what you
happens?
don't do.
Oh, please do it. I love it when people do this. Go ahead. Oh, I love it.
Hey, Peter, put the gun down.
Is this
Hey,
a
Peter,
joke
put the
though?
gun
What were you
down.
guys working
No, he
for?
can do it.
You see, a little shield appears in front of him and says,
So cool.
you think I'm going to walk around? I've been a wizard in New York City for, what, 65 years? You think a bullet is going to do the trick?
So to understand reality, one must first understand consciousness. Or did you believe that all of this was real, Arthur? And you see that she splits into mirrors of herself, surrounding Arthur. And Arthur goes, Tanya. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hello, you've reached the desk of Arthur Eggfort.
Hello? Okay.
Hello?
So, are you on the phone?
This is a voicemail recorder.
Oh, it's a voicemail?
No, Gorgug, it's not. It's me on the phone.
Is it Arthur Eggfort or is it Arthur Eggfort's desk?
This is Arthur Eggfort, but it could be Arthur Eggfort's desk.
No, dear.
For Arthur Eggfort, press 1. For Arthur Eggfort's desk, press 2. For Arthur Eggfort's cupboard, press 3. What are Porter's testicles doing on your necklace?
Well, Wendell, know this. The ending of an era is upon us, but in each ending is a new beginning concealed. Ta-ta for now, Wendell.
Oh, okay, yeah. See you when you get in here. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, was it just me, or did that guy sound like he was getting eaten by a snake? I was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah, he kind of sounded like a wizard or something. Yeah.
Will you make Galir the vice principal?
Young lady, I have no idea who that is. And I'm telling you right now, yes.
I pace a little bit wherever I go. That's my secret, Pinocchio. I'm always pacing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Is this kind of like a dominance thing, or is this like a medical?
Little from a column A, little from column B. It is a dominance thing that also I medically cannot stop.
Can't stop being
You know what?
Can't stop being dominant. That's my workout t-shirt.
Can't stop being dominant.
I believe that your fine realm may have been affected by a magical phenomenon known as a time quangle. What I would love is if all of you could go back through every portal you came through, and then I can remotely close it up by exploding one or both of these German children.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay,
I feel there are a lot of portals.
So is there another way to close them?
I mean, maybe. You see, Barsimian takes a grenade out and tosses it onto the beach. And
Can I have one?
Why?
What?
I'm freaking bored, man.
Okay.
Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to Plug's But Ugly Stuff Hut. I'm Plug. How can I be of assistance to you today?
We would like some butt ugly stuff, please.
Well, you come to the right place. The whole hut's full of butt ugly stuff.
And your student years and which and what times everyone was supposed to graduate went higgledy-piggledy and quite catawampus. So, are you unfamiliar with the term?
What words are you saying?
Well, I actually said 2 words, the first of which was higgledy, and the latter of which was piggledy.
21 to see if the Baba Yaga was Eve's peeping.
You say it 3 more times.
I'm afraid I may have been eavespeeping.
Why'd you look at me?
She goes,
I barely said that word. You're kind of a professional eavespeaker.
It's kind of your
we all
word.
know you pee-peeves.
We all know you're peeping our eaves.
You call it what you like. You peeping eaves all over the place.
Yeah, you're right.
You're alive. You're alive.
Well, hello there, friend. Of course I'm alive. That would not be delightful.
You said about 3 times yesterday that you were going to die tomorrow.
Well, it's not tomorrow, it's today.
Fuck this. Walks away.
Yes, the body of Lydia Barkrock was killed, destroyed here. And we're going to have to get her a new one, I guess. But
What are you talking about?
what are you talking about?
You can just get her a new body?
Reincarnate?
Oh! Yes, I've been meaning to do this for some time. Lydia Barkrock had a demon, a very important demon, in a gem that she had implanted into her chest. So what I did was I went and cloned her, took her real body, put it into a temporal stasis with the real gem in it, took a sort of piece of glass shaped like a gem, a fabricated one, cast Mistul's magical aura so it would read as an artifact, stabbed that into the clone, and then what I did is I magic jawed projected Lydia's consciousness into this kind of puppet body so that she would be able to see and speak and pilot it, even though her real body is actually in an extra-dimensional space about a mile underground beneath the Eggfort Adventuring
So
Academy.
she's not dead?
Persimmon?
A fan of dried fruit am I, though not yet a persimmon.
Princess Rox, I know that we've never met, but your delicious world is much too cruel for one as kind as you. In sweetness there is strength.
Candy corn whirlstorm and casts a homebrewed spell that kills all the combatants on the field.
I'm sorry. I really enjoyed your laugh, and I wish to elicit more of it. But you know what? I tried to force the situation. I should just let it happen naturally.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'd be happy to laugh for you if it'd make you feel better.
Am I fucking dead or not?
She's not dead.
She's not dead. She's not dead.
And he says, well, it's an interesting philosophical point because one of her bodies has been destroyed, so her consciousness shot back to her body prime. But in a sense, she did experience death. So, were you ever going to tell me that you did that? See, Arthur Eggfort says, my dear boy, I truly forgot that I did that stuff. It was on a list somewhere, and I was going to eventually tell you.
Maybe we can dig around in the scraps and see what we can find.
I really like him a lot.
I like him a lot.
Little sexual?
I don't get what you mean, but for you,
am I the
through your
scraps?
eyes, I do get what you mean.
Yes. Like,
As he's hugging you, you feel your backpack jiggling around. You see he's clearly got his eyes closed in the hug. You feel Arthur slip out of the backpack now that he has passed the threshold of heaven. Shh, don't tell anybody. And winks and sprints into heaven as fast as he can.
He was so fast.
You see, Helio looks up and says, what? What are you talking about?
Gretel goes, it's working perfectly. Yes.
God, that's weird.
What?
Your voice coming out of your body.
Do you want me to try to do like Gretel's voice?
It's
Yes,
just your
you can do
voice
that,
in
yes.
a children's frock is really just.
No. I can help. I'm a little
No,
German girl.
No.
Maybe go back.
No.
I really like that. That was
bad?
good.
I loved that.
I loved.
Well. My advice to you, Miss Drips, never stop blowing up.
Boom! The wall explodes in flame. You see a truck pulling it out. Helicopter noise, rope ladder. This figure grabs it and says,
Hope you enjoy the late fees.
I tried it.
and he is off on the rope ladder.
This is the porn section of the library.
Oh,
absolutely.
Bet.
Very funny, Miss Cleaver. We do not keep pornography in a school for children. It just happens that many of the arcane tomes in here are highly erotic when read from the right vantage point.
Can I ask, are you still gonna die tomorrow? Is that still a thing?
Always.
Oh my God.
Do you have any idea what happened in Solace when rock music was invented?
I
Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
I'm not sure. I've never heard this story.
The first electric lute was invented 350 years ago. And when it was first played, every single person of the 225 people in attendance, regardless of gender, became pregnant. Do you understand the power that rock music wields?
I didn't know that.
Do you have any idea?
I'm sorry.
Sometimes when you talk, it really pisses me off.
I've realized that, and it seems like a newish thing, but I'm sorry.
Is Gorgug also a talented barbarian? Yes. Is Gorgug also my personal nemesis? Yes.
Wow. This show
I always
is
forget
good.
that. He kind of wants to kill me. He thinks we'll end our lives together.
Is Gorgug?
This adult man is your nemesis?
It's kind
But
of
he's
a
trying to
one-sided
help?
thing.
Got it.
Is Gorgug the only person in any timeline that can kill me? Yes.
Wow.
But the point is this: you need to find cheese and find cheese stat.
Okay, I'm going to summon all of my power. His eye goes gold. We must make the MTA run.
Clocks appear all around him. On time for once!
Liar. And a thief. If she were here, I would eat her. Many students believe that they have passed this examination by accepting the certainty of their demise. That ethos, that moral, stands in direct contradiction to everything I believe and that my school stands for. You are the first to ever actually get what I was going for. That when an institution or establishment communicates that you must accept defeat, you raise two middle fingers to the fucking sky and say, I will never die!
Are we being traumatized right now?
Yes.
To exist is to be traumatized. If you really think about how strange it is to be here at all.
What's so weird about a baby born with a vest and a mohawk?
Well, right, that's not the weirdest part. The other part is
225 immaculately conceived babies grew up and went to rock heaven. I don't know how much more clear I can be.
they ascended it. It was the 18th birthday part.
Sounds a little tragic too for the people who gave birth to them.
Yes! Many of them were never okay again. There was no warning.
Classic make and model. Only problem with this Magneto boy tried to do a slip where they had
Do you need an antacid?
what?
Antacid?
Oh, sure, if you have a miracle drug.
Oh, we just give him
I just
Pepto.
Don't eat too many. I know they taste
What do
good.
you? What is that?
Yeah, it's
That's a miracle.
It's with all of the advances of science and humanity, this has stayed the same. We all like to eat shit we know we shouldn't eat.
Oh, for sure, I have
I would say 5 or 6 hot sauce scrambles a day.
Is that a scramble that then you put hot sauce on, or is the whole scramble
Is
hot
that when
sauce?
you go to the bathroom? A hot.
No.
The hot sauce scramble it's a base. You have a basic sort of Tabasco hot sauce, and then you sort of scramble it with a Cholula or a Sriracha, and then you have a hot sauce
You
scramble.
have 5 or 6.
Hot sauce scrambles.
How large are these hot sauce scrambles?
Salad bowl.
Like a family salad bowl or like salad bowl for one?
Oh, like a mixing bowl, like a salad kitchen salad.
Everything's bigger in New Texas, I guess.
It's true.
How much do I owe you in the ballpark, so to speak?
Around $1,200.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, caramba.
Humana, my dear Wendell Awuga. Yes, yes. Well, that's a fine stack of things, isn't it? To go check the old doubloon's chest.
I would recommend divesting yourself of that money as soon as possible. The wealth, the filthy lucre of a dragon's hoard has been known to drive adventurers mad. A little taste of gold can send one over the edge.
I was gonna try to work on a van.
Cool.
And I'm just wondering, is that gonna make me go crazy?
I don't know. Maybe.
Full block letter, never stop being dominant.
Have you noticed that people just aren't dominant anymore?
Alpha wolf on the back.
I will tell you 2 things now. Number 1, I promise you, on my word, as a wizard and as someone who wants only the best for his city, I am not a cop. Secondly, I watched you actively try to sell drugs to my 2 granddaughters not more than 10 minutes ago. So if this was a sting, probably I would have leaned into the microphone and say so by now.
Yeah, okay.
Something to consider. Death is a part of life, eternal and unforgiving. It exists around us in all places, for energy can neither be created nor destroyed.
Can you fucking do something or not?
Death is an old friend. It's a glass
Are there
of
clerics or priests or anybody here?
It's a spoon when all you need is a knife.
This is Alanis Morissette lyrics. I know I'm dead, but...
You see, he says, death waits for us all, with the exception of some immortal beings such as gods and vampires, some form of undead. But death waits for many of us. Maybe not elves. Elves are immortal if they live in their homeland.
Riz takes off down the hall and tries to find somebody else.
As you take off, you see he says, however, there are times when great magic can work wonders.
You motherfucker!
You see, he reaches into his coat and takes out a swirling ball of fire surrounded by pieces of like red feathers. You see, he says, the egg of the last phoenix. However, death will exact its price. There is foul play in this school. Only you can save us. A life for a life. Eh, Mr. Gibbons? You see Mr. Gibbons looks up and says, I'm sorry, what? And you see that Principal Eggfort takes out a gun and shoots Mr. Gibbons in the head. And then takes the gun and says, the price must be paid. Bam! And shoots himself in the head. Gorgog and Kristen, you come back to life.
What the fuck?
None of us remembered the dragon magic
Wait,
thing.
so the
Dragon madness.
Oh, so I sort of prattle on, right?
No. You just say so many interesting things that
Like
the
when I
important,
gave that very
interesting
rambly speech in
get
your freshman
lost.
year about how important time magic was and that
Yes,
my
but
tea
you
tasted
also
bad.
said that in 800, in the middle of other things, and you said it in a voice.
My mind
I don't know, I think I have a pretty good track record of saying important things. That's what I would say.
I think we should keep it as tight as possible in the purest confines of Long Beach only.
Wow. I didn't know that Damian Bane was a freak chicken. I was afraid of a little detour.
Damian Bane turns to look at you, hears your voice, and goes, never mind what I said. I say no rules at all.
Let's just go absolutely nuts.
Should I shoot him in the head?
Surely the dissolution of the structure of your group of beloved friends, shattered against the rocks of the material world with the endless ticking of time by grain of sand, doesn't mean you can't stay in touch.
Only problem is they decided as part of their branding that they would magnetize it. So it works like normal unless they're firing slugs, in which case they will absolutely be attracted directly to your vital organs.
Okay, this is actually a big problem for me. Yeah. Do you have no other fiber armor?
Well, I'm looking around and not seeing too much. Again, the stuff in the hut is but ugly.
It seems that you had lived a very holy life and had arrived at your final resting place, but I am afraid your work is not done. I'm going to crawl into your backpack, and if you can just go ahead and walk through the gates, they're going to straighten all this out.
You're going to
unzips your backpack and just starts to crawl in.
Hey.
It's all good. Just walk in.
It's all good.
It's all good. You see his face peering out from the backpack as he zips it closed. It's all good. Just walk in there and we're good.
How big is he? Is he like
He's a full
tiny,
human-sized
like
man.
Voldemort? Okay.
No, he's a full human-sized dude. He just gets in there.
Okay. And you just want me to walk through the gates?
Walk in there and everything will sort itself out. Just go ahead and go in there. Peter, you are an extremely cool dude. And I very much appreciate that you have given me this gift.
Thanks.
Know this. You see that one of his eyes turns into a golden point of light, and you see that in a mirror, his reflections begin to double up and extend infinitely away. He says, do not take it lightly that a wizard is in your debt. Call my name thrice, and I shall appear in a moment of need for you.
Wait, I'm so sorry, but as a Lady Gaga fan, I might accidentally say Alejandro multiple times, and I'm not calling you.
Okay, if you do it to the tune of the Lady Gaga song, I will know not to come.
Alejandro. Okay, great.
Yes.
Cool.
There for everybody. If you want, you can take a look around. Most of the stuff in here, full disclosure, is but ugly.
Is there some stuff that's not?
Nope.
It'll all work. Everything worked out. My mind, they were poisoning it. My body was a prison, so I had to kill myself to regain my intellect. And now I've made the god of the sun unconscious, and I've been running heaven behind their back. No one knows I'm in here. The angels all think that their god is still around. It's been quite some time, but you understand
That's the moment that I remember.
For a while, I toyed with having this go to the very center of the earth, but it took too long, so we just settled for pretty far down.
Alejandro.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, man? You're a grown-ass man.
Don't talk to me about a grown-ass man.
No, you a grown-ass man.
I'm old enough to be your father. I don't need you to tell my baby.
You don't need some kid's number to buy drugs, man.
All right, look, thank you very much for this
Thank
jewel.
you.
I will treasure it forever. I am in your debt.
I don't think I'm interested anymore.
Now that I'm not a magic man anymore, my tape's all busted up, and I'm just a man whose eyebrows join his hairline.
Hello and greetings. I am Arthur Eggford, and if you are watching this recorded message, one of my students has claimed diplomatic need of my help in foreign affairs. Now, in this instance, you should know that this student has been apprehended unlawfully and is under the protection of not only my academic independence, but also the laws of the nation of Solace. If they are harmed or injured in any way, ruin will be brought down on your heads ninefold. The screen zooms out and sees him on a seaside cliff summoning storms, and you see he says, I shall bind you to the center of the earth. I shall put you into the center of the sun. I shall summon 1,000 dragons to devour you for endless days and send your soul back to the dawning of time to live as a mote of worthless scum across vast aeons. The students of my school shall not be fucked with! Even now, doom moves upon you. If you wish
to avert this doom, press yes. If you wish to welcome your doom, press no.
Ba-bing! These two things appear. Kier looks at you, presses no, and you see Arthur Eggfort says, "Very well, you have chosen the way of pain. Goodbye."
God dang. I don't have rocket boots. I have gun boots. They only shoot straight down.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
Do they shoot bullets?
Uh-huh.
Couldn't I just put my leg out and then
No, they always know what direction's down.
Okay.
Wait, what?
With a gift, it is the thought that counts. And I like for a gift to hurt to give.
Some extremely quick and prodigious spell casting, and though it injured me in a way that might have killed a lesser mortal,
I'm guessing you're used to feeling burning sensations in parts of your body.
Oh my
You
God.
are referring to my paramour, a fiery phoenix, to whom I have made love many times.
I know she's saying he has chlamydia.
Yeah, I thought it was the other one, and I'm more upset than
There's
I'm hearing
Phoenix
about.
chlamydia. It's the worst thing ever.
Oh my God, that's
Study it in
so
health class.
You can't get rid of it, it comes back.
It keeps coming back and back and
Oh,
back,
yeah,
and
look.
every time it goes away. Like right, you know.
Wow.
Like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix from the ashes, the chlamydia rises.
Regardless, I will not sit here and bandy words about Phoenix chlamydia with you students all day. Recreation is the highest form of self-medication, and I have realized long ago that the heart and soul of magic is having a good time.
That's the sheriff's blood.
This is his badge and hat.
Well, ding dong, the sheriff's dead.
Anyone who did work or try hard instead of doing something fucked up and ill-advised, you are stupid. Stupid.
I knew it.
So stupid, not what I'm about.
All you eat, to be clear, is cereal and hot sauce.
Well, you gotta put cereal in the hot sauce or you're not getting your fibber.
Well, good for you. I hope you have a lovely last day on this planet.
Dying tomorrow, it's a pleasure.
That's right.
Now, be lulled into slumber.
I pull out Instagram. I'm like, I'm gonna be up for another hour and a half.
You see, he says, no. Be lulled into, one eye goes gold, slumber.
I have immune to sleep-related harm. Would this be harm?
You see that he stands there and nothing happens to you. And he goes, okay, this is very embarrassing for me because that always kind of works.
Very well. Let's do it. He crawls through the rift that he's made. He steps out, looks around, and he says, indeed, we are in foul now. All right, well, if they were dumb enough to push that button, we'll make them pay. He leaps out of the window of the tower, and as he does, you don't see him fall and realize the reason he's not falling is because he's growing as fast as he's falling. And a 80-foot, 150-foot, 300-foot Arthur Eggfort appears. You guys see this happen even faster as time begins to change and reform. Arthur turns down and says, "Attention, elves of Valinor! Today, your nation falls!" And reaches a hand up into the sky, towering overhead. And you see his hand moves behind the sun and wraps around it.
What?
And as he closes his hand around the sun, he goes, "Yeah!" And his veins light up with golden fire. His mouth opens, fire races across the sky. And he goes, "Eggforts of the earth, to war!" And thousands of terracotta Arthur Eggforts begin to burst out of the ground and just sprint north away from Calethriel. The mountain-sized Eggfort that is clutching the sun.
He's gonna punt that thing.
You see he holds it and begins to drag it across the sky. In one giant step. And you see that it leaves a burning scar across the sky as he starts moving it. And you see that.
Do we need to do anything?
Yeah, we all just
You're all seeing
Just
this.
have my gun out, just what are we?
You watch as he marches, his eyes glow like golden bright, and just lasers the size of, like highways race out of his eyes, and he just caps a range of mountains. Just.
Well, we really just wanted to check in on you.
We're just worried about you.
Oh, because yesterday I said tomorrow, and tomorrow is the day today for yesterday.
If I give you a bag of drugs, will you give me those rocket boots?
If you give me a bag of drugs, you'll never see me again.
What?
What?
Maybe we should give him a bag of drugs.
And then we can theoretically have everything in his store.
I give him a bag of drugs.
Oh, well, that's your mistake.
The bag lodges up his nose.
Oh my God.
And she says, goodbye.
And he twinkles into light.
What? Oh my God. What?
Okay.
Plug!
Wow.
The person or peoples that did this were not able to get the demon gem from within her body, so kudos for us. Apocalypse averted. Hooray, Eggfort. Put another W up on the board. You see, he says, however, Rog, my good boy, you are officially homeless. So good luck with
Principal
that.
Eggfort, you've got to get better at talking to kids.
Why?
Well, I'm going to kick you apart, and then.
Oh, boys, time to launch the Apaches. Some shenanigans are indeed afoot.
If you are clever enough, brave enough, unhingedly violent enough,
Yeah.
you may be able to unroot one of the most pernicious folds of the quangle. Will you accept this quest?
Yes.
Yes, define pernicious.
The stew has many of the things you have brought, a little bit of piss, and that's it.
Why did you look at me when you said
A little bit of piss.
But do you know that in the bylaws, students aren't allowed to take drugs?
That's some narc shit. What's that doing in the bylaws?
I don't know.
Oh, hello, Kristen. How's it going?
It's good. It's good. Are you okay?
I fucked up.
What?
I fucked up.
What happened?
I did a bunch of magic. It was too much. It was just too much. I tried. You can't just destroy a government.
Oh, got
You
it.
can't just destroy a government.
Got it.
A lot of that stuff was experimental. I was working on it. It's not. You shouldn't do that. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Translucent pearly light. You see Plug smiling from the corner and nodding.
Oh my God. It's blessed by Plug.
You want to take a group shot with me? You better line up a group shot on that bar.
Crunch, will you take a picture with us? Oh, yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of Kublai with a ghost.
Green veins, blood spraying like a fire hose
Wait, not
out of his
dead.
stomach. He goes, punches his wound closed in his body, falls unconscious.
He punches it.
He punches his wound closed.
And then
He
goes
unconscious. He uses his last strength to punch closed.
Someone just like fell over. Unconscious.
Such a cute little kitty cat. I want to tickle your stomach.
I rotate Pip.
Wow.
Oh, you see this like long, nasty, dirt-caked claw.
Ooh, I could eat you. Gucci, 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 goo.
Thank you.
Little baby.
Thank you.
Cannot close the video store. You must remain open.
Well, couldn't you just keep the VHS and just do this at
That
your
would
house?
be stealing.
What?
I don't want to steal. That's wrong.
I know we're using up a lot of the ship's power. Can you open up another tab and look up pernicious? You see that Plug looks up and says, Arthur, we got to focus up, okay? I cannot tell you how proud I am of you all. I knew when I shot Mr. Gibbons and then shot myself in the head that you would take care of us all. If a barbarian and an artificer can be joined together, who's to say that's not a wizard? And what is a watch if not a combination of artificer's skill with craft and a barbarian's skill with
circles. Remember, Kristen, the greatest magic of all. Do you remember?
Is friendship.
What the fuck is wrong
The
with
greatest
you?
magic of
The
all.
greatest
This winter at Disneyland.
Friendship? Are you are you friendship? Friends die all the time.
Magic
What
of
an
all.
insane.
The greatest magic of all is the devil making us believe he doesn't exist.
No, that's a saying.
No.
Listen to me. Friendship, fuck, love, all this. Love is the greatest magic of all. So in a war, and a mother and her children get fucking iced in an alleyway outside of their home, was the problem that they didn't love each other enough? That's crazy, Kristen.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Love is not magic. Magic is magic. Love is love.
Okay, what's the answer, cokehead?
Chronomancy.
He leaves an illusory version of himself saying, "Dreams are bad, and to change the world is wrong." Quickly, we are going to break some rules. How about it? I'm going to light up a drug cigarette. You see,
Just dig on the outside of the hut. As you dig on the outside of the hut, you feel a box. There's a chest underneath the hut.
What are you doing?
What is in this chest?
You open it, and Plug steps out.
Wait, he's in the box? How big's the fucking box?
Barry weeps.
Does
He's
he
delirious
look-
from
does
all
he-
the
what does he
physical
look like?
activity and all the drugs. He just weeps.
Can I kick his knees?
No, wait, Plug,
No,
explain
him taking a
yourself.
long rest.
What
the last 3
happened?
days are just full of
How'd you do
PK.
this? What's been happening?
Is he Spectral Plug or is he regular Plug?
Hold on. All will be explained in time. You don't ever know who's watching, but you have all of the information you need.
No, we don't.
What's that?
We don't have anything. You're very cryptic.
When you have friends, you have everything.
No, we don't.
Farewell. You see, he falls back. He falls back into a portal and.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
He's driving a tank
Yeah.
that don't go fast.
This tank is going 400 miles an hour.
Okay, and that's because he drank green.
Did the tank drink green something?
When you are good at driving, your vehicle goes faster.
Yeah, got it.
Got it.
Yes! Ooh, her consciousness probably has returned to the molten core of the earth. I should get on that.
The molten core?
What?
The molten core?
Wait, how many miles down did I put her? I'm going to check. Form of Earth!
He turns into an earth elemental and burrows into the ground. He freezes her in a block of ice.
Wild! Do any other federal agents want to step to Arthur Eggford on the grounds of his school? That would be my question.
In this world, I'm Damian Bane. I've got these huge pecs and a big hog. That's not going on in Lake Elsinore.
He high fives you hard, Dang.
If I high-fived Dang like that in real life, I'd be dead.
I heard that you did the right thing with Zelda. That's a really good call, my guy. Well done.
Why did you hear that?
I was at that party.
You were at the
Oh
party?
no.
Wow.
Creepy.
Oh,
Is it like a tea party?
No.
Yes, but I needed to make sure my students were safe. I was disguised as an owl.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
so much worse.
No.
So much
I don't know.
They made me the beer pong mascot.
Now, I'm gonna kick this door down and shoot all these angels in the head. We're gonna run. We're gonna run for the exit. All
No,
right?
what? This is you popping in my backpack again.
All right. What's that?
When you hopped in my backpack, you just went shh a whole bunch.
Very clever. He crawls into your backpack.
No, I didn't.
He says,
All right, get out of here. If you stop walking, I'm gonna jump out and start shooting.
Okay. I just keep walking.
you walk to the gates, you get there, you see that the guardian angel at the gate says, "I'm sorry, I don't think you are able to." You see Arthur reaches out and goes, and just in the shoulder, and he says, "Run! It's all right, it's just a wound, just an injury."
I appreciate you not putting me in a bag.
No, I know. It's just because I really liked you.
Plug.
Yeah.
Can you distract them?
I don't know. Can you?
And he throws you a pair of rocket boots.
I'll hold down the fort.
And he takes out the biggest cannon you've ever seen. And he says,
"You better scoot and boogie. I'll see you next time, sailors."
What?
Plug.
We sprint, right?
Just remember,
I love
it's
you,
today, not tomorrow. So you can't die yet.
Never can, because it's never tomorrow.
My wonderful, absolutely reckless, unhinged, violent, wild, untamable, bad kids.
Oh, did you know? Did he know it would
Is this
be us?
pre-recorded?
Yeah, exactly. He answered a question.
He's probably a magic
Is that
thing that says
actually
like a
him?
reaction.
Begging you to come back.
Did we get that one? Great.
We do not have time.
Right.
Pernicious is defined as
Yeah.
To Pernish?
having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, honestly.
I'm always gonna be with you, no matter where you are.
No.
Okay,
You plug our Obi-Wan.
Going through, and he goes, hitting 5,000 miles per hour should be trivial, nothing more than a cakewalk, as long as I can go straight through the buildings.
If my school holds you not amongst its alumni, but amongst its dropoutniks.
What?
Dropoutniks.
Oh, God, you are so smart. I know you could have come up with something better.
My little dropout daddies.
Okay, it's getting a little worse.
Then I would say to you that I respect and honor that decision. However, I cannot stop the inevitable automatons that are now hunting you.
What?
You've dropped out. They will find you anywhere in this multiverse. I cannot stop them.
And then the VHS sort of component started leaking blood, and then it barfed a whole dead body, and Walter was dead on the ground. LePan and I met on an app for lithe old magical men. As you were on the bridge, gathered there, getting ready for whatever awaits from you when you drop out of Faster Than Light, in the streaming wormhole of tachyon travel, knowing that you're out of equipment, knowing that you don't have the ability to shop, you see something spiraling through the tachyon fields. Little spinning, a spinning, rusty hovel. Plugs, but ugly stuff.
What? Plug, is that you?
I told you. I said, the first thing I said when we met, when you most need me, I will appear in my hut.
Plug, did you make up the gambling?
What's that?
Did you tell the Girl Guides about the big gamble?
You tell me.
And he holds up a little miniature of a horse.
I check it to see if it's real.
All this over the comm screen, he says,
That's something I forgot to mention. I got my stuff hut back when I was a younger man for a song because it was a sort of rusty old hunk of junk escape pod. Mind if I hitch a ride?
and you see the stuff hut hitches onto the escape pod docking.
Incredibly dangerous to do all of this in while in Faster Than Light travel. But I love you, Plug.
Incredible pilot.
Plug says,
Hey, you don't have to worry about danger if you know you're gonna die tomorrow.
You guys. Absolutely crushed. I've lost my magic movie tape, and you don't like me, so I'm going to wander into the hills outside of Lake Elsinore and let the wolves take me.
Okay, we'll have a good time.
All right, goodbye, Usha. And see, he walks out the back door. That's the last time any of you see Barsinian. You are the model adventuring party in many ways. Sworn to each other's service, greater than the sum of its parts, absolutely unhinged and impossibly violent.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was very sweet.
You don't have an eye. Take his eye.
The ball.
Take his eye, man.
The ball.
Do you want me to butt it out for you?
No, the
I'll butt it out.
Arthur says, yes, violent, deranged lunatics. Exactly the thing this school was meant to produce. There's only one way to make a difference in this world, and it is to freak the fuck out all the time and just fuck shit right up.
Chaotic good, bitch.
I see you're kind of like wanting to end it. You were hoping a wolf will eat you.
I know there's probably only coyotes.
There's only
around here.
coyotes here for sure. But hey,
I'll make it easy for them.
you and me go to the Netherlands. We just do a guy's trip to Amsterdam.
Boys' night.
Right?
Here come the boys.
A 1 million-year-old man.
Here come the boys. The boys are back in town. You see, he says, all right, I won't let coyotes eat me. I'm in, you motherfucker.
Adventurers, do whatever we want with no consequence. The Eggfort way.
Every problem was solved, and everyone who went through this experience is doing okay.